Welcome to Engage Math Pre-Algebra Lesson 21, Problem 1. So let's start by graphing this line by taking the x values, putting them in for the x right here, and then figuring out what the y value will be, and then we'll plot those ordered pairs. Okay, so let's get started. So when you think about it, what we really have right now is -1/2 times -4. So just to kind of remind you, -1/2 times -4 means a positive 4 over 2, which is 2. So -1/2 times -4 is 2, plus 1 gives us 3. All right, so we're going to start with that. All right, and then we can get rid of this until later. All right, now we're going to put -2 in for x. So -1/2 times -2, for the same reason, we're going to get a positive 1. So 1 plus 1 gives us 2. Then we put 0 in. So the 0 is going to go in for the x. And for that, we're going to get 0 plus 1, or 1. So we start to see the pattern that as x is going by 2 every time, the y is going down by 1. So instead of spending any more time, I'm just going to keep going, knowing that it's a linear expression or function. And so we know that as x changes, y has to change, and that's going to be consistent on the line. Okay, so now the y-intercept we have right here. I'm just going to change our color. Our y-intercept is at 0, 1. We know that, okay? And our slope, so the slope, we could actually calculate the slope from this table. As y goes up by 1, so the change in the y is a positive 1, the change in the y goes down by 1 because it's going down, the y values, the x value is going up by 2. So our slope is a -1/2. But here's what I want you to see. We could do it the long way and fill in the table and so forth. But what we know is that the slope is going to be the number in front of the x when we have our equation in what's called y equals mx plus b form, otherwise known as slope-intercept form. So it's called slope-intercept form because we can see the slope right here and the y-intercept right there. Notice that this number becomes the y-intercept. So just like that, now I can graph the line. Here's our y-intercept at 0, 1, and our slope is down 1 over 2. Down 1, let's just go back to that, down 1 over 2. And we could keep going, but now we are going to be able to see, let's maybe do one more. I'm going to go up 1 and left 2, so I'm going to be right here. And now we can get our line going through those points. Let's just kind of make it look a little bit better. And that is our line. All right, thanks for joining us here today at Engage Math.